Hello everyone, how's it going? It is Tyrannor as always, and I'm here to talk about and take a look at and react to whatever you want to call it. The first video in the Afterlives series, which is a series of promotional animated videos for the newest World of Warcraft expansion, Shadowlands. The first one is called Bastion. This just premiered on Gamescom, so I am just going to take a look at it. I know who the main character probably is, namely Uther. I mean, he's in the thumbnail. Maybe I'll be surprised. Who knows? Anyway, let's take a look and see what it is. 3, 2, 1, go. No music. Interesting. Oh, spoke too soon. Ah.
Save my soul.
Poor Uther.
Uther.
Where am I?
Welcome to Bastion. You led a truly selfless life, and for that, you have been chosen
Chosen?
to shed your mortal burdens and join the ranks of the Ascended, serving to ferry the souls of the dead unto the Shadowlands.
Uther's
I
clothes.
serve
Interesting.
the light, and my work is not done. There is an evil that must be...
There is no evil here. The darkness was sealed within the Maw long ago.
You're wrong.
Ah, okay.
He destroyed my home, murdered my people and my king. He must be punished.
You are an aspirant now. You must accept your new purpose and purge yourself of this desire for vengeance.
What I desire is justice.
Devos, why are you training this soul? It is beneath your station as a paragon.
He cannot let go. He continues to demand retribution for his death.
And this concerns you? Many souls take eons to ascend.
Yes, but this one seems broken, Thenios. Unlike any soul I have seen.
Can you
I
blame
have
him?
begun to wonder whether he was deemed worthy of Bastion. By mistake.
Be careful, Devos. I would not let the Archon hear such a thought. In time, he will forget. Trust our ways. Trust the path.
Okay.
Devos, how long must we train?
Until you are ready to ascend.
And what is keeping me from ascension?
Nothing but the memory of your mortal life.
How can I forget when I can still feel his blade?
Your soul is wounded? Who did this to you?
He was my student. He betrayed us all.
Show me. The runes on his blade were unmistakable. This dark agent runs free on a mortal world with the power of the Maw itself in hand. Our realm is imperiled.
Impossible. The Maw is inescapable. You must return to the path.
If he had purged his life, we never would have known of this calamity. The path is flawed!
Enough!
The order of the Shadowlands depends on the execution of our eternal charge. You will abandon this course.
As you command, my Archon. Uther! The time of your ascension has come.
I thought I was not ready.
Do you wish to see him punished?
I do.
Then prepare yourself. The moment he falls, we will claim him.
I see. Only darkness before me.
Now, cast him into the maw. Return him to the darkness he served.
Oh.
His eternal suffering awaits.
He was my student.
Remember what he did, and take your vengeance.
Not vengeance. Justice.
Huh. So, this answered some of my questions, and obviously created some new ones. Uh, for instance, when Uther first appears in Bastion and he talks with the Archon, or whatever her rank is, and she says that evil has long been banished to the Maw, I thought, oh, so this is after the fall of the Lich King, and it would make sense that maybe Uther's spirit would only be released from Frostmourne after Frostmourne was broken. But no, Uther actually arrived in Bastion when he died, but Frostmourne wounded his spirit and caused it to remain. It complicated. Also, very powerful imagery, how he himself cast Arthas into the Maw. It's very very human, and what I mean by that is you might expect some place like Bastion to be above notions of vengeance or stuff like that, but Uther and the lady he's with are obviously flawed characters, and that's interesting. Also, one other thing, how at the meeting where the lady said that this mortal wields the power of the Maw. One of the questions that I had before regarding the Shadowlands, and I am not up to date on the beta, I don't really know about the quest lines and such, but one of the questions I had was, why did the jailer only wait until now, well, after Sylvanas killed herself, to make his mark on the world and enact his plan and such and such? And I have to guess it's probably related to the presence of the Lich King. Perhaps his creation unintentionally weakened the boundaries between the Shadowlands and the living world. Again, this is just me speculating. It seems to be that case, but I'm not uh, obviously so sure. Um, I also noticed the clothing Ufer was wearing while he was still an aspirant. I think that was the term, and I pointed it out during my reaction. Uh, yeah, I thought that well, it's probably nothing too special, but it's a subtle little sign of yeah, he's an aspirant. He doesn't wear the fancy armor we wear. Um, I thought the lady's reaction during the meeting with the Archon was a bit perhaps too much in the sense that, well, yeah, she should be alarmed that the powers of the Maw are present in the living world, but why then make the leap in judgment to all of our uh, all the ways we see and govern Bastion are wrong? And I know it's because this revelation only came to be because Uther was unable to let go of his past life, but at the same time, that's a bit of an exception. Sure, one guy forgetting his past life did something good, but I don't know. I imagine it will be probably expanded upon in much greater detail in the game, and this is just a very uh, summary look at her character to see, oh, this is what she stands for and sort of what to expect, how she's going to develop, etc., etc. Just seemed a little bit odd at first glance. um, you know what else I thought when Uther first ascended? I thought for a second that his perhaps it was just the way it was animated, but I thought for a second that his wings, his plumage, looked a bit darker, and I was thinking, oh, so maybe this lady is not right in ascending Uther before he is ready. Maybe there is a cost. Maybe there will be a dark side, and maybe we kind of see that a bit in how Uther casts Arthas into the Maw. And I'm not saying that's unjustified. Arthas is probably one of the souls that deserve to go to the Maw. Well, it's debatable, but also interesting that it's Uther and this lady that are making this decision, not the Arbiter. I wonder if he was missing even from back then. I don't know. It poses a lot of interesting questions, and answers some, but it's all a very interesting look into the lore of Bastion and the Shadowlands. And I'm looking forward to more videos in the series, obviously. And of course, I need not mention how beautiful this is, how well animated, how etc. The music was engrossing. I think that goes pretty much without saying. I don't think there's ever been an animated short that Blizzard has done that has not done well in this department. I think, just as a personal preference, I think Warbringer Sylvanas was the best in terms of how it looked, and the animation. This one felt perhaps a bit more stiff when compared to that, but obviously not bad by any measurable means. Just comparing the two. Yeah. Other than that, I'm not really sure what else I can say. It was very interesting and very powerful, very, yeah, very, again, human, and I explained why I used that term before. And again, it answers some questions and poses some new ones. It was very interesting, yeah, and I'm glad I chose to react to this. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed my reactions. More videos will be coming soon, and I'll see you all later. Farewell.
Justice.